Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Silver. It is I, Xilestar, and today we're going to be taking on the, I think it's the 5th and 6th gym? I think, pretty much. So I was able to get over here, before I started recording, and while I was waiting for my recording software to pick up the actual game itself, it takes a while. So, yeah. And I need to figure out where the move deleter is. So give me 1 second and I'll go figure that out. I think I did the same thing too. Where I think I looked it up and it told me where it was. And I was like, ah, yes, I don't remember that. Oh, that's right. It's Blackthorn City. Well, that's really silly. Anyway. Alright, so we did the route that we're going to before we got the Red Gyarados, if you looked at Pokemon Gold. However, this time we didn't do that. So, yeah, we're unfortunately going to have to do everything on screen for a second time kind of thing. So yeah, so it's all right. So nothing really new has really happened to the channel as far as I'm aware of. The only thing that has happened is that I have Circuitcraft 1.20 planned, and it's already in, like, it's already fully written. Like, it's already ready to go, just waiting for Mojang, or Mojang, however you want to pronounce it, don't care. Like, just waiting for them to just say, here's Minecraft 1.20, and then we can just start it. Obviously not that fast, but close enough. So I also don't want to give off a little bit of the story either of what I have planned for 1.20. But I will mention though that, like, if I actually had the editing ability to make it even close to being better than what I probably am going to show, I would definitely do it in a heartbeat. Because I think that the story would have been probably more enhanced if I was just better at editing videos in general. Like, the most that my editing ability can be is if you look at a Pokemon Brilliant Diamond video where I had all the legendaries spliced in the same video. The most, like, different, like, editing that I did was that I spliced them all together and then I added something in there during editing where I added a, well, it was a black screen. I could have added a photo there, but what photo would be appropriate for it, right? So I guess I could have did Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and just put it in the background, but eh. I chose against that. So I went and out of that I added times of when we first encountered the Pokemon, or the first encounter of the Legendary, the times that I went and did the Legendary. And I think there was another one too. I can't remember. There's another one though. And I can't remember what it was. And that's unfortunate. Like, I still have the video. I could probably look it up though, but what's the bother for it? So, yeah. I don't... As I said, though, like, that's the most editing that I did for the channel. Like, before it was splice them into smaller videos, at first, and then once Nehrum, at the end of Nehrum's sort of life cycle, but at the time I didn't know that. So by the time that Nehrum got to, I think, session 12 of 16 or 11 of 16, I started to cut out all of the black screens that were happening. And all of what I tried to do to try and figure out if I was recording again. So while that was all happening, I was trying to figure out all that stuff. I'm wondering something that I've now just thought of. But I need to see if Nehrum's Steam page will confirm for me. Okay, do I have any repels? Because that's going to be annoying. I do have repels. I'm going to use them. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember, like... they had a... like, if you look at the Steam page, they have a mod list. Actually, I can go look that up. While I am doing this. Okay, Steam, I don't want you... No, Steam, I don't want you to take up the full screen. There we go. Can I change the size of it? No? Really? Ugh, that's so stupid. Alright, whatever. I was gonna say, where's the search bar? Nehrum at Fate's Edge. Just, yeah. Let's see here. Don't you tell us what the mods are? Pardon if you uninstall Nehrum's respective living via the switcher tool. No, they don't tell you what it is. That's sad. That's sad. I could have swore that they had a mod list that they showed off on here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm... Oh, somebody else also said that the Steam version crashes drove him crazy. Oh yeah, I still have to go through that. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Wow, somebody actually put, like, lots of crashes, but the story makes up for it. Are you sure about that? I gotta say, though, Nehrum had an interesting story. It was all the way up until the end that I started to get annoyed of it. And that's when I started to realize, though, that the character sounded like a bratty kid who didn't get his way and was, like, complaining that he didn't get his way. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is the most annoying thing I've ever freaking heard in a game. And as soon as, like, I heard that, I was like, oh my god, no. Like, you didn't. And then the twist at the end was kind of like, I don't want to say I expected it, because I did watch somebody play it, but I have a terrible memory, so it was still like a shock to me. In a way, it's like I kind of knew it, but it's like, wow, like hearing it actually in person instead of like on a video is like, wow. The only thing I wish, though, is that if the, the voice actor synthesizer thing was used to create English voice acting. I think there is a mod now that actually does that. I want to give that a test. So though, at the very least though, like, we can actually like hear the dialogue being said instead. Because the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head is that, like, Nehrim had a graphics overhaul mod, and it had a, like, it definitely had a graphics overhaul mod, because I think they used vanilla assets. And a few custom ones, but I think that was mostly just armor and maybe a little bit of flora, but I don't think there was anything else. Yeah, I don't think they had, like, custom buildings and such. And if anybody's actually asking why I don't use graphic overhaul mods for my Oblivion modded playthrough series, it's because, like, I actually like Oblivion's charm of what it looks like. And I find that the Oblivion, like, if you overhaul its graphics, it just doesn't look the same. And I know that's exactly what the feel is supposed to be, but, like, it just doesn't look like Oblivion anymore. It looks like you're playing a different game, and then I'll be like, ew, why aren't I playing, like, why am I playing this game instead of Oblivion? And then you alt-tab, and then you realize, oh, wait, I am playing Oblivion. I love Oblivion for what it is, so... Like, a lot of the points that people have that of, like, why they use those types of mods, like, I understand. But, like, your nostalgia should override those things, though. Like, playing Oblivion as it was when you first played it, like, sure, I'm playing Oblivion modded playthrough with mods, sure, but none of those mods graphically overhaul anything. Like, they don't overhaul the entire game into being a new game. The only thing that's technically being changed of the original game is combat animations. That's it. Because I don't like Oblivion's. It doesn't feel fluid enough. Dang it, man. It didn't feel fluid enough, and I like the combat animation mod that I have. Mind you, it is a mixture of 3. And at some point during the end of the series, I will procure a list of mods that I've used. So if you yourself are also looking into, like, let's say, what animation mods like I'm using kind of thing, I will provide it. But I'm also thinking of changing one of them because I want to see what the other ones look like. But I want to test it around first before I start, like, saying, oh yeah, I changed it. But now it's just to find the time to actually go do it. Also, I have been working on my StarCraft 1.21 base a lot recently. I am almost done. Actually, I could have said that a few days ago as well, until I changed my mind, and then I wanted to improve upon it again. And in which case, I made back more work in progress. So, yay, I pushed it back even further. No, come on, where's my super repels? There we go. Is there a way you can move it up on the list? I thought you can move items at the top of the list. There we go. There you go. So yeah, so right now I'm currently building that base in 1.12, trying to get all of the major stuff that I want to get done on there. Because of a program that I can use called MC Edit, where I can actually, like, do a lot of the manipulation of the structure or of the building itself, or of the build itself, without actually needing to open up Minecraft, sorry, without needing to open up Minecraft. I do still go on Minecraft to go and do things by hand. If it's if it's something very short, I go, I'll do it by hand. And this time I'm actually doing something something that I've never done before. So I'm going to be very, very rusty about it. So please be sort of a little nice about it. See, me, I like uniforms, so I'll explain why I did it the way that I did. But not only that, not only will I explain that, but like I'll explain like what I would have done. So yeah, so like this is like new territory for me. And I'm trying to make it look at least like good now. So though, like if I were to use it in future Circuitcraft playthroughs, it would look amazing. All right. Actually, I wonder if my Steam might have it. Because I think I reinstalled it just because I want to do some testing around with it. What am I doing? Go to mod data. There we go. Now I'm in Oblivion. Do I not have my arrow in here? Data. Oh, they merged it into the BSAs. That's not cool. Because I'm not seeing it here. I'm just seeing Neighborman translation. Yay.